stamped, sealed, and fucking delivered. Let's go. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. Game 4 of the season. The CFL season for the Bombers. We're at home today. We beat the Stampeders. Fuck yeah. But let's get into it. Pre-game, got nothing. Really, no changes. All we have is Andrew Harris is back. Fuck yeah. And he was great today. I was worried. I was worried that he'd be a little rusty after sitting this amount of time, but he went straight back to work. And one thing that I noticed right at the start in the first quarter was Calgary was really pushing us back, our defense back quite a bit. They were just making catch after catch after catch after catch, and it was a little bit worrisome. They would then get a field goal, being 3-0 for the Stampeders. We would get an unnecessary roughness. Stay disciplined. I'm not going through this again. Not after last game. And we get big yardage. Gained on a throw. Reaction here. Oh, nice! Keep going! Yeah, keep going! Yes! 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 There we go! Woo! Nice, fantastic, great. And then we go. What was that? A touchdown! There we go. Nice. Perfect. Get the 6 points. Now let's go for the convert. Come on. You got to hit that. You can't be missing just a simple convert. So, 6-3. Second quarter. Looking pretty even. You know, back and forth and whatnot. Calgary's still pushing us back more than I'd like. And Calgary would get a field goal and tie this game 6-6. And then we have such a weird play. So I'm just going to read this here. On the 23-yard line, Calgary's on our 23-yard line. Calgary goes for third down. They're like, I think just like 2 or 3 yards away. They go on 3. Calgary throws it. They catch it. Then we go to tackle them, punch it straight out, forced fumble. We then pick it up and get quite a good return. Reaction here. Oh, no. Damn it! Yes! Yeah, it's really hard to label, say exactly what it is, what exactly happened in a short amount of words. So don't be surprised if you look at the timestamps in the description. It might just say whatever the fuck this was, because really it was kind of like a what the fuck just happened sort of play. And exactly. So we actually hit a field goal. Holy shit. 9-6 for the Bombers. Yeah, and this is something I said in my week 4 preview. Watch that if you haven't, please. Thank you. Have fun. It's great. And I was saying I was concerned about the kicking battle, because the kicker we have this year, up to this point, has not been very good. He's been missing some kicks that he should have had. I was concerned, obviously, with the the kick convert that he missed earlier this game. And meanwhile, Calgary's kicker, they had been, if you look at this past game, I'm pretty sure one of those kicks was 50 yards out. So seeing, us not even being able to kick a convert and seeing them kick 50, 40, 30 yards out was worrisome for me, because I felt like it might come down to that. And, actually it kind of did in a funny way. So we actually hit it. I was happy, but also cautious. I was cautiously optimistic. Calgary would get a touchdown. Damn it. 13-9 for the Stampeders. Stamps have not had one incomplete pass. And this is the end of the second quarter. The first half of the game, not one incomplete pass. DBs, you got to be swiping at that. You got to keep up with these guys. You got to be swiping at it, because That's not acceptable. We're not going to be, like, we're playing Saskatchewan the next 2 weeks, and their throwing game is the best in the league. The best in the league. Calgary has a good offense. Saskatchewan's is better. And their offense is built on their throwing game. So if we can't shut that down, we're in trouble, folks. We really gotta focus in for this next game. Anyways, third quarter. And, you know, the third quarter starts off with a touchdown for Kenny Lawler. Oh, yeah! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Fuck yeah. Now, it didn't exactly start off with that touchdown. However, really not much happened going up to it. Just a bit of back and forth. So, just kind of skipped over it. Because that's, well, you don't want to hear me talk about boring shit. You want to hear me talk about the interesting stuff. And then they called it off. Apparently, Lawler's knee touched the field when he caught it. Fuck. So, doesn't count. At the very least, you'd be getting a field goal out of this. If we got no points out of this, I would have been so mad. I was not happy because I really wanted that touchdown, but it is what it is. At least we got points out of it. Calgary would then begin their drive, and they get an offensive pass interference penalty, and then they would eventually punt, and we'd start going, and then Caleros would get sacked. However, he looked like he got suplexed, like Brock Lesnar did to Cena in SummerSlam, like 2014 or 15 or something like that. The birth of Suplex City, as you wrestling fans would remember it. Anyways, fourth quarter. And we would start off with a big block by Willie fucking Jefferson, the guitar man himself. Let's go. Yeah! How can you not love this man? How? How can you not love this man? It's just amazing. We would then get another big pass to Kenny Lawler. If you remember my last game reaction where I was not happy, and I was talking about how Kenny Lawler was the star of games 1 and 2, our star receiver, and how he was misused in the third game with them throwing to him once. Look what happens when you throw to Kenny Lawler. He catches it and gets you yards and touchdowns. And that's what we did today. And he was fantastic. And we didn't, I honestly, I don't think we had a great game. I think we had a okay to mediocre game. And that's not going to be acceptable against Saskatchewan this next week. We're going to need, the offense has got to be pushing back more. The defense, they got to be swatting down those balls. They have to make sure that they catch nothing, that they don't move an inch. We really got to tighten up. I felt like we were better at stopping the running game than we were last game. However, stopping the throwing game, I felt we were kind of the same. So get better. And then we would get a field goal, and it's funny. I'm not so excited about field goals normally, but because I had respectfully low expectations for our kicker based on what has been going on for the start of the season and how I said that maybe we should consider a trade, this game maybe keeps him around at the very least a bit longer. Let's see how long this goes. So, reaction here. The 30-yard line, we should not miss this. Down by 1 point, we need this. Please get it. Please get it. Please get it. And that would make it a 15-13 game for yours truly, the Blue Bombers. And if you're not a Bombers fan, then, well, become one. And then this is a play that I don't know how many people noticed this. The Calgary Stampeders, from about 30 yards out, actually tried the Philly special. If you remember, I believe the 2017 Super Bowl. I could be wrong. The Philadelphia Eagles have their signature play that they debuted there, where basically they would throw to a receiver comes back, quarterback goes out, everyone kind of forgets about him, but then he throws to the quarterback, and the quarterback catches it and moves forward. They tried it. Didn't work so well. I mean, it was a completed pass, but they didn't get much. They may have got 3 yards. However, very interesting to see them try that. I'm not sure how many people noticed, but if you did notice, please comment in the comment section below. I would love to know, because I'm actually really curious about that. Calgary would then get a field goal. It'd be 16-15, because that's kind of what this game was a kicking war, which going into this game, would have said we would be screwed if we went into a kicking war. And I was worried about a kicking war. However, we somehow won. And then another what the fuck play happened. I may label this as whatever the fuck this was part 2, or I might label it as something else. Who knows? So we would be going for a field goal from about 35 yards out, I think. And we get a time violation, but he still kicks it anyway, and he misses. However, because we got the time penalty, we get pushed 10 yards back. So even though it sucks that we get pushed 10 yards back, we had already missed the kick anyway. So we're basically given a second chance, a harder second chance, but a second chance nonetheless. And we fucking hit. Reaction here. Oh my God. Medlock back and he's wearing someone else's jersey. Like, I don't know what it is, but the whole first 3 games, our guy can't kick, and then game 4 comes around and he can. I'm not complaining. That's awesome. Awesome. Perfect. Amazing. I really hope this continues, but I was not expecting this. And then it all comes down to the wire. There's 2 seconds left on the clock. Calgary's 45 yards out, the same distance that we had just hit a field goal at. He goes for it, and it comes up short, and the Bombers fucking win, baby.
The last play. Oh my God. I'm literally shaking. Go, 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 go.
Fuck yeah. That brings us to 3-1 going into Labor Day against Saskatchewan. And oh boy, do I want to hand them their first loss more than ever. But as much as we won this game, and at the end of the day, that's what we got to do. We got to win. As much as we won, we could be better. And we need to be better because Saskatchewan is going to bring it like no other opponent that we've had this season. Saskatchewan right now is the team to beat. So we need to go into that game and we need to fix the minor problems we have and really fix the major problems we have. With us not being able to stop a single throw, come on guys, you guys got to get at least in front of something here and there. We need more stops. We need the offense to drive more. Caleros was out of the pocket a bit more than he was last game. I'd be okay if he even pushed that a little bit further. He was out once or twice today. I'm much more happy with that rather than last game's performance of I'm going to sit in the pocket even if it gets me fucking killed. I'm never going to move and I'm just going to sit here and everyone can watch me die. So, yeah. I mean, there's really not anything else to this game other than stay tuned for Winnipeg versus Saskatchewan, the Labor Day Classic next week. Stay tuned for my Week 4 review coming out. I'll try to have it more on time. I'm sorry I was late. I had a lot of stuff going on, and I've been extremely busy. School's going to be starting for me soon, going into university, so that'll be interesting. But anyways, make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And comment down below what you thought of the game. If you didn't watch the game, what you thought of this video, or frankly, just anything. So, make sure you guys have a wonderful day. See you later.